YouTube family, unfortunately we gotta report another groundbreaking news in the updates of this young Dolph situation. Now this news was reported already, but we got better clarifications of it to report this news the right way and the correct way. This is what you come here to Sh0t Hip Hop Live for. I'm your guy DJ Bless One. Apparently a man who's been taking care of the memorial of young Dolph, the man by the name of Jeremiah Taylor, basically he was found to be one of the men that lost his life through a shooting. Unfortunately, we're gonna break his story down. A lot of you guys know his stories, a lot of you guys don't. We're gonna get you guys situated. Y'all just hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Make sure you hit the notification bell. If you did already, do it again and notify to everything. Now let's start this show the right way, the trail way, and the far rock away. Let's go, gang. I smoke G Mike with the magic, he my dog, he died in traffic with that brand new Glock 380. Went to see the voodoo lady, I'm on high shit right now. That wood done turned me crazy with a brand new black Mercedes. It's a still I be my baby. I see so many Z's, it look like double Z's. OMG, red and blue flag hanging on my back. Make sure you guys follow Sh0t Hip Hop at DJ Bless One on Instagram. Let's start the show. So a situation happened and occurred with young Dolph, a young man who was there to clean up the memorial of young Dolph, a man by the name of Jeremiah Taylor. Now before I start on his situation and give you guys updates on him and what's going on and some of the sad things that happened with his news being reported, let's make sure we have an understanding of who he was and what happened, and we can lead to inner peace after the actual story gets told.
Is now a growing tribute to the life of young Dolph. Tonight, we caught up with a man who takes time daily to maintain the growing memorial to the rapper. So Brad Broders is live at the mural with a story you'll only see on ABC 24. So Brad, who is this gentleman that cares so much?
Yeah, good evening, Rudy. Jeremiah Taylor, that's his name. He said he spends at least 15 minutes here each day, tidying, organizing.
I'm going to give you guys a louder video that can give us somewhat, closure and transparency on what's going on.
Because he was a person. Jeremiah Taylor are distraught after hearing of his death. The reason why? Well, it's because he was a person, just one of the people who was responsible for keeping the young Dolph memorial clean and looked after. Thanks for joining us for Fox 13 News at 5. I'm Daniel Wilkerson. Fox 13's Julian Paris spoke with a friend close to Jeremiah Taylor. Julian, we tried to reach out to police, but there is a friend of Jeremiah's you had the chance to speak with.
That's right, Daniel. So he tells me him and the family are learning new information as time is going on. I spoke with Frank Gotti hours ago here. He's a well-known community activist, and he's been a good friend of Taylor's. And he told me in a somber tone, Jeremiah Taylor was like a brother to him. He was responsible for keeping this place up to date and clean. You can see some of the details on the ground with the young Dolph images and the dolphins. He actually also created this poster in the background that I want to show you guys, honoring young Dolph with memories and messages of what he thought young Dolph was, as well as many other people. They had their thoughts, and they loved Dolph in the community. And Gotti says Jeremiah will be missed, as now police try to find the killers responsible.
Jeremiah was a great person. He was so creative. He was so like on point. Like he was helpful. You know what I'm saying? He'll try to help anybody.
And Gotti says, he's glad that Taylor was able to do what he did. He was very passionate about it. He says he's been in contact with Taylor's family, and at this time, they aren't available for comment. We've also reached out to MPD for updates on the investigation, and if any suspects have been named in the murder of Taylor, they tell us all information has been shared, and if anyone knows anything about this case, they are asked to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. Live in Memphis.
Now, it's unfortunate Jeremiah Taylor lost his life. Now, he was one of the men responsible, as you guys just heard, for tidying up young Dolph's memorial service multiple times a week. Like, he would come every day. Now, he lost his life tragically, like Fox 13 reported. Now, Taylor's friend spoke to the news station, and they said they're finding basically more situations about it. How could they figure what happened? But it's a lot of things that they don't know. Now, who is Jeremiah Taylor? Jeremiah, according to friends, he was a strong man, and he was hurt and distraught when he heard young Dolph lost his life. Now, the reasons why he lost his life, people don't know, but a lot of people in the streets are connecting his murder to a lot of other people. I'm gonna do a separate video on that one because there's a lot, and we're seeing that people who are tied in good or great ways to young Dolph, they're being snatched away in the streets of Memphis, killed. Now, this is several people that have died already being connected to young Dolph. Now, Jeremiah Taylor ain't the only one in that situation, if you guys understand. Now, we're gonna explain the beef with Yo Gotti and all that, but not right now, on a separate video as well. I just want to more give closure and highlight to great gentlemen such as the likes of Jeremiah Taylor. And we know about Devin Burns and Joshua Taylor, the new people, the new suspects in this case, and one of the men being friends with Key Glock. Well, we'll go get into that and dispel the rumors of backdoors coming from Key Glock or anybody else. I do believe it was backdoor, but it's too much things going on to blame it on one person. You know what I mean? It's just too much. You can clearly see there's a lot going on. Now, Fox 13 spoke to a friend of Jeremiah's who told Fox 13 he and the families are finding out information as time is going on. So basically, somebody giving the family the drop, telling them what happened and showing it to them. Frankie Gotti, a well-known community activist and friend, said he saw Taylor like a brother. You know what I mean? Jeremiah was a great person. He was so on point, Gotti said. He was helpful, and he would try to help anybody. MPD is looking for the suspect responsible in the killing of Taylor. These are just some of the things I know already. And if you guys know more information, not to dry snitch or nothing, y'all go to MPD about that. I ain't on that type of time, but information on who the man Jeremiah Taylor was, because I want to know, because I see that Macadamia's Home Cookies have now shut down the place. You know what I mean? I find it disturbing right when they this man is killed. Now we're gonna shut down the places. Allegedly could be coerced, but I don't really know. I'ma just be fair. But I mean, this guy had the painted memorials and he kept it tidy in a situation where most folks won't even go down there in Memphis. You feel me? You hear me? South Memphis is at war right now. I think the whole Memphis is at war right now. So for people to even look at it and highlight it as a, it's just a regular death and a regular murder, I doubt it. Now, there was another video about his situation tragically that happened, and I want to play that video and make sure we got that. Now, these are more highlights in what happened with him.
After hearing of his death. The reason why? Well, it's because he was a person, just one of the people who was responsible for keeping the young Dolph Memorial clean and looked after. Thanks for joining us for Fox 13 News at 5. I'm Daniel Wilkerson. Fox 13's Julian Paris spoke with a friend close to Jeremiah Taylor. Julian, we tried to reach out to police, but there is a friend of Jeremiah.
Department's looking for 2 new persons of interest in connection with the murder of Memphis rapper young Dolph. Action News 5's Braceda Hogan joins us live with those details. Braceda.
Good evening, Kanji. Memphis police are looking for Joshua Taylor and Devin Burns.
Now, while I'm playing this video of person of interest, I'm not saying Jeremiah Taylor is related to one of the person of point of interest, but I'm showing you connections. In Memphis, it's big and small at the same time, meaning that everybody knows one another. So it brings a lot of crazy situation that's going on. So when you're seeing the Taylor situation and both Taylor last names, these 2 new people in a point of interest, I just want y'all to pay attention right quick to this news report by Braceda Hogan of Memphis, Tennessee.
them are 26 years old, and both of them have a lengthy history with the law.
It's sad. That's all you really can say about this situation. Yeah, just stop the killing, please. Violence, all the violence. And it's everywhere. It's all around the United States.
The Memphis Police Department has named Devin Burns and Joshua Taylor as persons of interest in connection to young Dolph's murder. This isn't Burns' first run-in with the law. He's previously been charged with aggravated robbery and unlawful possession of a weapon, among other charges. Burns is wanted on 2 active warrants for unrelated charges, including aggravated assault and theft of property. Taylor also has history with the law. According to affidavits, Taylor was previously charged with aggravated assault and unlawful possession of a handgun. He was also charged with the theft of property twice in the summer of 2021. The search for Burns and Taylor comes a week after an arrest warrant was issued for Shondell Barnett, who is a suspect in the case. Barnett was arrested in Indiana on January 11th, but was released 10 days later without being extradited to Memphis. There's no clarification as to why Barnett was let go. Young Dolph fans are paying close attention to the updates in the case, several aware of MPD's newest search.
2 more gentlemen that they're looking for, you know. It's sad, man. We need to stop it. Stop it. Young men just dying left and right.
Now, I reached out to the Memphis Police Department and the Shelby County DA's office.
I just wanted you guys to see transparency in this case. There's a lot of lives being lost for nothing, senseless violence and senseless killing. And I'm just doing my part, man, as far as giving you updates and trying to make you guys share who this young man Jeremiah Taylor was. I mean, a lot of people was speaking on him like he was a legend, he was a king. That's what Taylor said when they spoke to him. I'm gonna go to the video for y'all when the actual news team spoke to Jeremiah Taylor, and he was giving reasons as to why was he's even working on the young Dolph situation, why and what does it means to him, you know what I mean? So let's get more clarification of that. Let's watch that video of the young man himself speaking to Fox. Let's go.
Tribute to the life of young Dolph. Tonight, we caught up with the man who takes time daily to maintain the growing memorial to the rapper. So Brad Broders is live at the mural with a story you'll only see on ABC 24. So Brad, who is this gentleman that cares so much?
Yeah, good evening, Rudy. Jeremiah Taylor, that's his name. He said he spends at least 15 minutes here each day, tidying, organizing, and adding on to this memorial for young Dolph that's growing in size and significance, with fans sharing fellowship. Whether it's a spray paint bottle or staple gun in hand, Jeremiah Taylor is a man on a mission each day at this memorial honoring slain Memphis rapper young Dolph on Airways Boulevard.
He was a legend, he was a king, so he still deserves to be treated as such.
For Taylor, the persistence is personal. He, like Dolph, grew up in the Castalia Heights neighborhood, went to Hamilton High, and met the rapper several times.
It was very hard. It started off as me trying to get myself out of a rut. This really put me in a bad situation mentally or whatever. And so just for my mental health, it started out, all right, let me get to doing something positive.
So starting about 3 days after Dolph's death, inside Makita's Cookies, outside the store, Taylor, along with local activist Frank Gotti, make daily trips to organize, beautify, and freshen up this growing tribute.
I want them to know, people around the world to know, yeah, we care about Dolph. We're not just going to have your stuff looking on any type of way.
Taylor provided this time-lapse video from 3 weeks ago showing the progress across hours. As of Friday, thousands of well-wishers signed their names and expressed their feelings about Dolph's life and his legacy.
The love he had, and people, a lot of people realizing and now seeing that's the person that he always was, you know, taking care of his community, being a philanthropist, and really promoting financial independence and the morals that he taught.
Now, Taylor said he's met people from as far away.
Now, I just wanted you guys to see that, to memorialize Taylor and understand that young man could have been anywhere else, but he took the time to be a leader out here. Look, I'm your guy, DJ Bless One. Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Come back for more. Make sure you support our platform and understand we're growing and doing some big things here. Look, ladies and gentlemen, hit that notification bell, like, share, comment, and subscribe.
sipping, thirsty. I smoke G Mike with the magic. He my dog, he died in traffic with that brand new Glock 380. Went to see the voodoo lady. I'm on high shit right now. That woo done turned me crazy. With a brand new black Mercedes. It's the stay la vie, my baby. I see so many Z's, it look like double Z's. OMG, red and blue flag hanging on my back.